Hey, everybody, welcome back to our Tuesday check in. It's Bo here with Clint. And look, today we're launching into something that we've both been wrestling with lately, and that's our non negotiables, or in coin language, our standards.
Yeah, these are those musts, the lines that you simply just don't cross. And maybe you've heard Tony Robbins say something very similar. He says standards are our non-negotiables, not our shoulds, but our musts. You know what? That idea sticks with coin completely because there are a lot of shoulds floating around out there. And that, what people should expect or what you feel obligated to do. But non-negotiables, they push you deeper into who you actually are.
Yeah, and look, you left out my favorite thing that he says about it. He said, a lot of people just should all over themselves.
Indeed.
That's Tony, not me.
That's
funny.
Tony. That's right.
But it's true. And too often our life it's dictated by external demands. We let somebody else's standards creep in. Like, because if we don't set our own, our life is going to silently kind of be dragged into somebody else's standards. And that's how you lose alignment.
Absolutely. So, you know what? Here's how Coin sees it. Confirm who you are, your values, and what matters most. Confirm that for yourself. And then own it. Start holding yourself to those standards, even when it's uncomfortable. That's really important. And then lastly, intentionally practice. You don't have to nail those non-negotiables immediately every time right now, but it's an intentional practice. You do it again and again and again until it becomes your baseline, or as we like to call it, that's your standard.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you think of it as training, at first you have to be deliberate, but over time, those musts, they become those standards, right? Think of that medieval battle where they plant a flag in the ground and they say this is ours now. We've conquered this.
Absolutely. That was their standard, that flag. It was called a standard. And yes, once certain non-negotiables are solid, they simply anchor you. They give you this boundary to live by. Then you expand from there. You set new ones. You set new ones about health or finances, relationships, whatever it's going to be, whatever area of your life you want to focus on, and whatever new ground that you want to conquer, whatever new flag or standard you want to plant.
Yeah, and don't mistake the standards for being too rigid, because it's not about being inflexible or harsh. It's about clarity. It's about saying here's what I will do or not do now.
All right, so here's a question for you. What's one area in your life where your standards have slipped? Where is it you've silently compromised? Just pick one non-negotiable area that you need to reassert. Once you name it, start enforcing that. Practice it until it becomes your baseline. Practice it until it becomes your floor, not your ceiling. That needs to be your baseline, your floor.
I really needed that. So that's today's check-in. Own where you are. Step into what must be a non-negotiable, or what must become a non-negotiable again.
You know what? And on Friday, we're going to beat this up a little bit further. We're going to talk about how to hold your standards in real life. When you're under pressure, whether it's in your home, in your friendships, in your relationships, at work, wherever it might be, we're going to talk about how you actually hold on to your standards in real life.
That's going to be great. A lot of times when we are deciding what to podcast about, it's the stuff that we're kind of going through, the stuff that we're kind of dealing with. And so it's going to be great for me. I'm going to enjoy digging deeper into that with you. So look, y'all, until then, keep coining, keep raising your standards, and keep making the musts matter. That was a lot of alliteration. Keep making the musts matter.
There is a lot of alliteration. And until then, keep coining it, stay in the game, keep using alliteration, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out coinyourlife.com and find us on social media.